Okay, guys, we
God.
are back.
I have been saving myself still. I can't tell you how much I've been biting my tongue.
I cannot wait.
Also, I'm wearing a hat today. Did you notice?
I did notice that. When I got on, I said, oh, she's got a chapeau. A
I have a
chapeau is
hat.
on.
I'm not really a hat girl, but I'm trying to
But
try it
today
out.
you are.
Today I am.
Today you are. It's a very nice hat. Don't
Thank
get
you.
it dirty, though.
It's from Thailand. It's from Thailand. It's cheap.
Lovely.
It was cheaper
Lovely.
than it should have been.
No one
Anyways,
needs to know.
welcome back.
We are back. I am Steele.
Do you have a bevy?
I have a bevy. I have my copy. My coffee.
Okay, so I am going to
Yeah,
go in with a pink slush today. It is 6 p.m.
that's perfect. I have a first order of business that I need to ask you. I didn't even ask you since you've been home. How's the jet lag?
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, because my parents went through it.
Honestly, like, it wasn't that bad, I would say.
No.
I feel like I just tried, like, when I was leaving, when I was on my flights, I tried to, like, stay up as long as I could and
Yeah,
then just go to bed at, like Canada or, like, Toronto time. You know what I mean?
right.
I feel like it's not as bad for me.
Yeah,
But
that would
I can
work
see why it would bother people.
for sure. It would bother me. I think
But
it's gonna bother
I
me
am
when I
chipper. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Thank you for asking.
I'm feeling I'm feeling great today. Today's a good day.
Yeah, how are you? How was your road trip yesterday?
Yes, I went to the peninsula, the hot springs.
Yes,
I
that
have
looks
a funny
amazing. Tell
I
me.
was pure honestly, I was laughing to myself because anytime I looked where, like, I was like, "Oh," I went, "Health and wellness, health and wellness,
I love it. Health and wellness pod.
health and
So I
wellness
also
pod at its
visited hot
finest."
springs when I was in Thailand, health and wellness.
They're cool.
They're really nice. They're really
They're
nice.
really,
Yeah.
really nice. It
Were
was
they
it
warm? Like really warm?
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, so warm. There was, like, medium temperature. I'm not one for, like, really I don't like
You're
hot
not a
tubs,
hot tub
period.
gal. You're not a hot tub.
No.
We
So, like,
know.
I had a tough time at times,
Yeah.
but it was okay. It was a good vibe.
Eh? Love to hear
I
that.
know. What's on your first order of business that you've been holding yourself back from?
I have 2 lists. I have
Oh my god.
I have one of just, like, I wanted to just do a few things that I took notes on in Thailand that I just needed
Okay, yeah.
to talk about, and then I
Touch
have,
on.
like, a few, like there's a lot of pop culture things happening in our world right now, and I need to
I have a
talk about.
lot of pop
I've
culture
been
on my
holding
phone.
my tongue on my comments. I've been wanting to
Same.
comment on things to you, but I'm like, "No, I'm gonna talk
Nope.
about I know that
No.
no need." Also, I forgot, how rude of me to thank Peyton for filling in the last couple of weeks.
How rude of
How
you.
rude of me. Great episodes, great episodes. I had
Great
a little
episodes.
giggle to
Great
myself.
episodes. Yeah.
Anyway,
No, he was great, and he's grateful to fill in whenever.
you can
Like, he
rotate in
loved it.
whenever.
Whenever, if you're
Absolutely, he can
busy
come
and you
in.
can't make it, no prob.
No problem.
Anyway,
So, if you don't know, some of my some of my trip was health and wellness related because I
yes,
did do a
yes.
little bit of a yoga retreat, which was honestly probably the best part of my trip. Like,
That's
I loved
awesome.
I loved it. Like, I eat
Nice.
that shit up. I learned so much in that, like, short period. I'm like, if I stayed longer, imagine how much I would know. Like, it'd be crazy. Anyways,
Filled with new knowledge.
so I've been really reflecting recently.
Okay.
We're gonna have a mental health moment. Um, and I'm gonna add a new quote into the mix because you know I love a quote.
Okay.
You know I
Let me
love a
close my eyes.
okay. So you know that like in Thailand, like a lot of people are like Buddhists.
Yes.
So like the Buddha, things like that.
Yes.
Okay. So there's Buddha, the Buddha has so many quotes and like I just like resonate with them so much. I'm like, should I convert? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Anyways,
In the comments, leave in the comments, should Maddie convert?
confirm
Please.
purge.
Yeah.
So like, should I convert? Yes or no? Leave your
Leave a
we'll put a
comment.
poll we'll put a poll up, maybe.
Poll. Put a poll. Everybody, shut the fuck up. The show is about to begin.
The show's about to begin. Ready? What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. That's
Whoa.
it.
I'm not gonna
Kind of like it's just
period.
about like manifesting, like just like your
Yeah.
thoughts like reflect on the outside. So like somebody who's like constantly has negative thoughts or like anxious thoughts, that's gonna reflect in them as a person and who they
Yes.
are. So like I'm also really trying to practice gratitude recently too. I'm gratitude journaling now. I got a gratitude
That
journal in
Peyton
Thailand.
Peyton does that.
Really? It's so cute.
Yes.
And it made me think about that a lot because I'm like, "Hey, like, if I'm constantly thinking, like, I'm grateful for things, then I'm gonna be, like, a more
Yeah.
positive, grateful person, and
Yeah.
more things will come to me." It's like manifestation.
Yes. Absolutely. I
I
totally agree with that. I'm so into the manifesting.
Have you ever heard of a ping pong show?
No.
You don't wanna know. Okay.
God.
So the ping pong shows in Thailand, these were basically in, like, bigger cities or, like, really more touristy areas. There's people, like, on the streets who are trying to, like, get you to come to these ping pong shows. Basically, they're just sex shows, and you watch, like, people do, like, sexual acts.
So you went and you had
No!
first
No, I did not go. I did not go.
you got merch. You got merch.
I have a marriage ping pong. But I just think that, like, it was crazy because it was, like, just in, like, so many areas where it's, like, family vacationers, and people are just, like, advertising these and, like, on the pictures, it's, like, naked people, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
They're handing them out like
Sex
business
sells.
cards.
Hmm?
Sex sells.
There was, like, little, like, posters that they would have and hold in the streets and be like, "Come to the ping pong show," and, like, families are walking
Well,
with their, like, kids, I'm like, first of all, why are
that's
the
literally
families going to those areas? I don't know, but
That's literally like what it was like. I don't know if they're still doing it on the Vegas Strip, but like on the Vegas Strip when I was younger, like I'd be walking up and down and there's like these little guys handing out cards with like girls and their tits out and like
yeah, that's
puss
exactly what it
spread
was.
open. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll take one.
I'll take 4
I'll take four because I'm sure I'll lose them.
in my bedroom. Oh,
Yes. I gotta put them up like a poster
I kinda wanted to go to one for the plot, but I'm like, "How
for the
weird is
pot.
this gonna get?" I wasn't sure,
Yeah.
like, I'm alone by myself. I'm like, if I was with
Yeah.
somebody else, maybe, because then I have, like, an
If
out.
you and I were there.
But if I got stuck, I'm like, by myself, if they, like, say I'm not consenting, I don't know. Anyways, also, okay, do you ever find, like, in Australia, obviously, like, that people have, like you won't be able to, like, understand them because their accent's so strong in situations?
The amount of times I have said since I've landed here, pardon me, sorry, what did you say? Every
Okay.
day.
So I just
And
one oh,
sorry, and there's UK people also, like there's a lot of UK people here
yeah,
and they have a
same thing.
heavy accent.
Okay. So I met a lot of people traveling, some of them
Mhm.
from, like, UK, some of them from New Zealand, Australia,
Mhm.
and then, like, other people, like, from Europe. There would be, like, people who, like, English was their second language. So, like, say, like,
Yeah.
I met this girl from the Netherlands, I met a few people from Germany, like, things like that. I found
Yeah.
when we were having conversations in a group, I would have to translate what the people from, like, the UK and New Zealand were saying to,
Yes.
like, the people from Germany and, like, the Netherlands. I'm like, "No, she's trying to say this." And
Right.
I'm like, "Am I the only one without an accent? Because I
It's
speak clear
crazy here.
English?" Or, like, I'm
Yeah.
just confused. Because everybody else probably thinks they don't have an accent where they are, but then when they go somewhere else, they do. And people probably
Yeah.
think I have a Canadian or American accent, but I'm like, "I actually you guys can understand me. That's the difference."
Yeah. Yeah. My coworker literally said we were closing and he goes, "If I didn't know you, like I would think you're from Texas." And I'm
Ugh.
like, the worst of them all.
Literally,
The worst of them all.
we're like, "Oh, I thought you were American in Thailand." I'm like,
Here, all the time, all the time.
that
They
was,
think I'm
like,
American, me and
so
Pay.
rude to say to me, first
Yeah,
of all. But
yeah. Well, yeah.
I also brought up politics with so many people.
Oh, I bring it up at
I
least once
bring
a
it
week
up
here.
into every conversation. I don't know how I
I
bring
always say I say I'm both, like, I have dual citizenship, but I'm a good American, like,
You know
I'm a
what I
good one.
say? I always say my friend's American, and this I
But
always
she's a
bring
good
her
nut.
up,
She's a good nut.
and I'm like, "But she's also Canadian, so that's different." But we talked about American politics so much because I always brought it up, obviously,
All
and
the time.
everybody else is
Funny.
on the same side as us in the world.
No one here I have met that's been like, "Yeah, no, Trump has done." Everyone here has been like,
Everybody's
"He's
very
fucked."
strongly about it. Yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
like so it's nice to
thank
know we're not
God.
alone in this.
Yeah, I do speak for some people for sure.
The ladyboys were standing on the street and they'd be like, "Pay me this much to get a picture with me." And I'm like, "I just wanna say hi. Like, I don't wanna
I
pay
just
for."
wanna talk. I
Yeah.
just wanna
I
hang.
just wanna talk and
God forbid I
hang.
wanna hang. Fuck, sue
And
me.
also, I don't wanna take a picture. I wanna watch a show. Where's the show?
Yes,
Give me a show.
literally, literally. I saw today I was making my coffee and I saw someone say, like, "How long it takes me to tell a story is none of your business. Do you not want, like, the full picture painted? Like, yeah, I'm gonna take you to every street and every avenue of the story, but you're gonna get a well-rounded colored story.
I
So
prefer that
don't tell
any
me I
day of
tell a
the
long
week.
story."
Any day of the week, I
Right?
tell a long story, okay? And that's fine
That's
because
fine. That's fine.
you can, like, see it in your head. That's what my goal is. I'm a
I'm
storyteller.
telling I'm a storyteller day one.
I'm not
Day one out of the
summarizing.
womb. No, no summary needed. No summary needed.
You're
I
doing
wanna
all
give
or
you the
nothing.
best. All or
Yes,
nothing.
I
I'm in
agree.
it all the time. But no, I saw that and I was like, "That is so true." Like, fuck you all for saying that I tell a long story.
And so what? You guys
So
enjoy
what?
it.
Your stories are bad.
Yeah.
You tell bad story time.
I'm gonna be so good at bedtime stories when my kid is
I
going
Oh
to bed.
my God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to tell my kid and my friends' kids story times. I'm gonna make it such a thing.
It's gonna be
Such a thing.
amazing. Anyways,
On the first order of pop culture that I thought we could digest
yes,
is
what?
maybe the Taylor, Frankie, Paul, and Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Thank God.
Did you
Because
watch the new
that
season?
all of it finished.
Okay, good. Me too. I finished yesterday.
Thank God. Um, okay. I honestly think like from day one, my favorite mom talker was Jessie.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
That was my fave. Like, I could see how she could be, like, kind of, like, boring at first, but and then she kinda got her voice, I think, in season 2, and she started, like, showing the fuck up, and she had her own business before.
I agree with that. Yeah. She's, like, actually
Who
hard work.
was your favorite?
It used to be Frankie Paul. But this past season, like, even, like, before, like even aside from the news that was released, obviously,
Mhm, yeah.
this past season, I'm like, "Okay, Taylor, when are we gonna give us
When
this?"
when are we done with
Like,
him?
I know it was, like, a really toxic, like, cycle that she's caught in, but it's
Yeah,
just like, "Oh my god," like, it would be so exhausting to be her friend.
I could not. I literally could not.
Right now, my favorite is Whitney. I said what I said.
Whitney, yeah, she's sick.
I
She's
said what
sick.
I said. She had a redemption arc from the first
She
season
did,
to this season. I love
for
her,
sure. Yeah.
and I love
I
her
really
husband.
like her.
I love him.
Me too.
So he said a
Me
quote. I
too.
wrote down a quote from him
My God.
in my notes.
Let's hear it.
Connor, when they were, like, gossiping, he turned and he was leaving the room. He's like, "Speak your truth, but don't be mean."
I know, I know, I know!
I was like, "Okay,
Yes,
Connor."
got her.
He's so sweet, though.
He's so and to think he had a porn addiction.
You would never know. And also,
You would
who
never know
doesn't?
now. Who doesn't? Sue me. Sue me. It's fucking funny.
That was
But
good.
honestly, who the fuck doesn't?
Literally, like, let's be
The
so
only the only husbands I like are Whitney's and not Macy, Michaela's. I feel
Jace.
bad for Michaela's.
I know.
Jace.
I feel bad for him too because
He
he's
just
not
wants to
getting
get some
laid.
puss.
He never gets puss.
He never gets puss.
And I feel bad because
Jace
he's
needs
so
puss.
sweet
He looks so sad.
and he's
He
sticking it out.
looks
The
so
only thing that
sad.
grosses me out is that he, like, I think he was, like, how old was he? Like, 20 when they had their first, like, kid
Yeah.
together and she was, like, a teenager?
Yeah. Maybe that like
That
they're
kinda
just not
gross.
meant to be together. I feel bad for him. Anyways,
I also cannot stand dad talk. My God.
cannot. I hate dad talk. I reported them, their account. I love reporting people's accounts. Terrorism.
That is iconic. I'll go for it.
So funny.
Mom talk comes up on my feed all the time. Has dad talk ever come across my feed? Never.
Nope.
I would have to
Never.
go out of my way and search
Never.
it. It has never come up.
That's what I did. That's
Okay.
literally what I had to
Just
do.
to report.
I don't want people to think I have them on my FYP.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't, guys. That's
No,
not coming
thank
across
you.
her page.
Do not think that, please.
And then the whole Taylor Frankie Paul thing. Crazy vid. But also crazy timing, Dakota. That happened
Crazy timing.
years ago.
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing.
Like sabotage. Like he just doesn't want her to be successful at all. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
also
or happy.
just it made me so mad because like so many TikToks were like, you can't cancel The Bachelorette and like not cancel football and not cancel Chris Brown's concert.
Yes.
Not cancel. Yeah, exactly.
Why can't we cancel the presidency?
I'm gonna say if it's about viewership, I'm viewing it. I'll be there.
I'm viewing it. I'll view the fuck out of that. I've never even watched a season of The Bachelorette, but I will watch this one. Did you see about Gypsy Rose Blanchard?
No, doesn't come across my feed.
Oh. Okay, well, she made a joke about killing her mom. She made a joke on like it was one of those we listen and we don't judge things. And she's like, we listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Kill my mom. And she went,
Okay,
and like the girl that did it with her, she's like, we listen and we don't judge. Yeah. Yeah.
that's kind of crazy, but also like, didn't we do that like 4 years ago? We listen and we don't judge. Is that even a thing?
Yeah, but she was incarcerated. So she's just getting back
behind
to
on
the
feed. She's behind on the F1.
she's behind on the trend. God forbid she wants to get it on a trend, Maddie. Fuck.
Sorry. You're defending her now.
Literally. She was incarcerated.
God forbid. Oh, one more quote on my feed. I don't know where I saw this one. It's
Okay.
I have no site. I don't have a source to cite.
No citation.
This says, be more afraid of wasting your life than being embarrassed.
Yes. 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 For sure. Right
It's
now,
valid,
like
though, like,
I
in your head, but you just got to remind yourself of those things.
yeah, for sure. And another quote, I don't really know it was from Summer House, the reality show.
Quoting
Sierra
Summer
Miller
House.
said it.
Okay,
Quoting Summer House. She said something about it's better to have loved and not have been loved than to not know what it's like to be loved. I gotta find the quote again. But it was
find that
like
and
it's
bring that
better.
up next time.
Yeah, but it was like to be because the guy didn't want to take a chance on like dating this girl, and she told him like, well, it's better to take the chance of love and being loved than not have been loved and taking the chance that something couldn't have been something. I don't know. I heard it last night when I was stoned, and I was like, facts.
I also talked a lot about in therapy this week that
Mhm.
I'm constantly like thinking of like what could happen wrong instead of like, she's like, well, has there ever been a time where like it didn't eventually work out in your life? And
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
"Oh, you're right. It all has worked out in the end. Even if I make mistakes, it's all worked out. So who cares?"
And if it's not okay in the end, it's not the end.
Exactly. Thank you. Unless you die.
Unless you like Gypsy Rose Blanchard's mom.
So, what did you think of the Hannah Montana reunion?
Oh, I didn't even write that down.
I didn't write it down either, but I wanted to talk about it.
I thought it was done beautifully. You didn't.
I
Why?
have a hot take. I'm
Why?
really disappointed. I can't lie.
Why?
Okay. Here's a few reasons.
Oh my God.
My
We're
first
fighting,
reason
everyone.
was, but I knew this going into watching it last night. My first reason was when it was like kind of first announced, it sounded like it was going to be like one of those like reunion shows, like a show of like the
Mhm.
old cast coming in. But then I found out like Alex Cooper was hosting it. I'm like, okay, so it's not going to be that. It's going to be like some sort of interview or something. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. No problem. So I went into it with lower expectations that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. I just thought I love Miley. I just
Okay.
thought that it was like there was no like didn't really have a point. Like there was no like structure of it. And I was just like, it didn't really tell a story at all. It just was like all over the
Like,
place.
did you want it from, like, the start of it and, like, go through, like, moments, like, big moments of the show?
Well, here's the thing. I loved the parts where she was like walking through the set and having like
Yes.
flashbacks to like specific like
Yeah.
scenes. I loved that.
Yes. Yeah.
Sitting down talking with Alex Cooper in a chair made no sense to me.
I think it would have been cool if, like, Alex went around the place with her.
Yeah, because it's like, do we I just think that like Alex Cooper could have produced it. I just don't think an interview was like necessary. Like I think that she could have
Yeah.
done the same thing, like walking through the house and like reliving it with some of the old characters. Like no old
Mhm.
characters were brought in except for Billy Ray.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like, they were all at the premiere, so like they're around.
Yeah. They're clearly
I
around.
don't know. I know it's a hot take.
I
It seemed to me like Miley wanted to make some money. That's what it looked like to me.
oh, for
And
sure.
I
For sure.
appreciate that. No problem. I
Yeah.
gave it a 5 out of 10. I
Yeah.
can't lie.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whole other hand.
Yeah.
Wow. I do see where you mean that. I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
I just really liked getting
Great
to know
song.
some of, like, the questions. Like, the questions, like, of, like, her I didn't know she dated Dylan Sprouse, and I didn't know, like, Taylor Swift wrote, that song,
What
the
song?
"You'll always go back home. You'll always find your way back
I
home."
actually didn't know that either. I didn't know that
So
either.
I was like, wow." Like, some of that stuff I did like to know, but I wish there was more performative of better songs.
I wanted Butterfly Fly Away with Billy Ray.
That would have been fire. I did cry at the song that she wrote, like, on the street,
No,
like,
that one
that
was
she was in
super
the
good.
alley.
That was really good. Really great,
I've
and
been trying to find it.
it's not released till Friday. She announced it today. Yeah,
Thank God.
'cause
Thank you.
new music Friday. Don't worry.
Um, this is just something that when I was waiting for you to get home, I was, like, going on TikTok, and I honestly think I treat reposting TikToks and liking TikToks like a stamp of approval, like, I'm running for government. Like, yeah, that bill is signed. Like, when I repost a TikTok, I've watched, like, almost the whole thing or, like, a good amount of it, but if you don't capture my attention span in, like, 2 seconds, flip.
Same.
You will
I do
be
the
I don't
same
like that bill. Not stamped.
thing. Not stamped. It's like Tinder. It's like,
Not stamped.
next.
Yes, 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 and if I, like, repost it, it's really good, but if I comment about it, stellar. Stellar.
My favorite is when you reposted, like, leave a little caption. That's what I've been
Yes,
trying to do that more often because I think it's
yes,
hilarious.
yes, yes. It's so funny because it's like, "Okay, now I get what's going on in your brain when you're thinking of this."
Yeah, because I want my followers, mostly just you and, like, my dearest friends, to
Yes,
see what I was thinking when I reposted it.
and I've been thinking of when I see, like, a woman on TikTok or, like, something funny, if she's a diva, I'm gonna put diva stamp.
You should.
Diva. I think
Hilarious. I would know what you mean.
I'm gonna
You would know what you mean.
right? Right? I think, one of our posts I'm gonna make is, like, a collection of, like, pop culture people and be like, "These are the diva stamp people. If you know any other divas, let me know and I can stamp them."
Send me
I think that'd be so
send me
funny.
the divas.
Yes, yes. The first 2 is you and me.
Avi. Avi. What was I gonna say? Okay. I was thinking this, and everybody probably thinks it, but, like, do you ever think of do you ever think of, like, places in society that, like, deodorant wearing should be mandatory? Like, it should be
Yes.
all the time. It should be all the time, don't get me wrong.
Oh, I think it should be all the time.
But if there has to be, like, rules about specific places where you have to wear deodorant, number 1 for me, big one for me on my 16.5-hour flight. First one, airplanes. On the airplane, in the
Airplanes.
airport. That's number 1.
Totally agree with you.
You're in such close proximity to somebody. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's just so
yeah.
rude. Like, and for 16.5 hours, no deodorant still?
Inconsiderate.
Inconsiderate. Second place, like a workout class, like any workout class, like Pilates class, because you're going to be sweating a lot. Again, you're in close proximity to somebody.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just, it's just respectful.
Considerate.
I even in my yoga like retreat,
Considerate.
in my yoga retreat, I went to a yoga philosophy class ran by this
Yeah.
like teacher, and he's like, technically, like for yoga, like you're supposed to shower before. your class to be clean to go in it. And he's like, it's respectful to like the people around you, all these things, like if you're sweating. So I'm like, thank you. Shout that from the
Thank
billboard.
you. Thank you so much.
Anyways, so something to think about.
I would say planes, absolutely. Workout, absolutely. And I think like in schools,
Well, yeah, yeah.
like universities, like
'Cause
you're also in close
you're crammed
proximity.
in there. Anywhere, everywhere.
And school's stressful. Like people sweat. Like I sweated.
Well, I used to
Now I
sweat.
got Botox in my pits,
I
and now
used
I sweat on my back.
I used to sweat like sitting down, doing nothing.
That's me right now. I've literally just been moving my mouth and I'm sweating.
It's gotten better for me as I've aged. I don't know why.
With age. With age. We're at the age we can start saying that now.
I know. It's sad. It's sad.
Sad.
Okay, so I just saw this week in Pilates and I just thought it was funny. So I thought I'd bring it to the table, see what you thought.
Please.
I
Please.
saw this 3 separate occasions in Pilates.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know what Sky Zone is?
Yes, the trampoline.
The trampoline park. You know how you have to buy those socks to jump on the
Yes.
trampolines? People are
Yes.
wearing those socks to a Pilates class as grip socks.
But are you on the reformer?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
supposed to wear
see,
grip socks.
yeah, I get
But
that.
I'm just like, "Really? Sky Zone socks? Is
Well,
that
they're wearing
rude?"
Sky Zone.
They're wearing Sky Zone, like, they're the orange one.
The
It says
orange.
Sky
No.
Zone.
No. Throw
They're
those
the
out.
ones that you get
Immediately
at
throw
the
those out.
facility,
No.
and they wear them
No.
on the
That's
reformers. I'm like,
full on
"Well,
judgment.
the classes are
I'm
expensive."
sorry, I'm judging.
I am judging. Is that rude?
There's some on Amazon that you could get packs for like,
I just ordered, like, 6, and I think I spent $20.
yeah, like, come on.
But
If
maybe
you're
this
going to those
this is
reformer classes, you
illegal.
can afford a pack of socks.
Exactly, the reformer classes alone cost $40 each.
Yeah, you're fine. You can get a pair of socks.
So, I was just a little jarred by that. I was jarred.
Little PO'd, if I might say.
So I was judging. I hate to say that. Weekly finds, though? What do you got this week,
Uh,
dear?
Weekly finds, yes. So I think my new weekly find is cortisone cream. I've been using cortisone cream, but like for my eyes, like even back in Winnipeg, because like my eyes for my face wash, whoa, it was like making my eyes swollen. But now I use it because my skin is so dry that I've been using it all over my face and it has completely cleared up my skin.
Okay, just be careful, okay?
Cortisone.
I know, it's good. It's really good. It's like a steroid cream, but it thins your skin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can get, like, burnt and stuff more easily.
Oh, well, that explains why I've been burnt so much
That
right now.
explains why you've been burnt. So just don't use it all the time is what I'm saying. I just have a few weekly finds from Thailand. Have you ever heard of,
Yes.
inhalers? Like,
No.
they're herbal. Anyways,
No.
I have a few for show and tell here.
Let me see.
So, they come in these, like, little things, or
Mm-hmm.
they come in, like, this thing. I have a bunch of
Yeah.
this one's for dizziness. This one is for, nasal congestion, but it just smells so good. It's, like, almost like essential oil, like herbs, but, like, there's, like, herbs
Yeah.
inside of it, and everybody does it in, like, Thailand. They just, like, sniff these all the time. And this one's the dizziness one.
Oh
It's
my
dipped in
gosh.
herbs, and then the other one,
Wow.
where'd it go? This one's lemon, I think, or something.
Ooh, I would like the lemon.
So nice, but it, like, just makes you feel like you're breathing, like, fresh air. So
Yeah.
lovely. And
So
then
lovely.
they also have these things that are called, like, G-Night gummies, and they sell them at, like,
Mm-hmm.
convenience stores, and they're herbal. So, you know, like, the Lemmy Sleep, like, by
Yes.
Courtney?
Yeah.
Apparently they're, like, dupes of that. They have, like, herbal stuff in there, and I bought, like, a whole bunch. I have a ton here. I brought a whole bunch back.
Lovely.
So, yeah, if I ever, like, have issues sleeping, I just pop one of those and I'm good to go.
Pop one of those bad boys.
So, mostly just those things. Oh, health and wellness yet again.
Herbal health and wellness pod.
This is a health and wellness pod. We haven't even talked about sports at all this pod.
No sports talk at all. I don't know what's going on in sports right now.
I could not tell you one sport that's happening right now.
Not one sport. I got no clue. Not a hot fucking clue, let me tell you that. What would be your peak and pit of the week?
My God, which week? Because I've had a lot of weeks.
Let's do the peak and pit of Thailand
Okay, and
for
then we'll
you.
do your peak and pit of the week since you've
Yeah.
already done your
Yes.
peaks and pits. Okay.
Yes.
I think my peak of Thailand was I enjoyed everything. I really loved the weather and my friends that I met on the yoga retreat. I thought that they were
Cute.
so fun. They were lovely.
Yeah.
We still message, so it's really nice.
So love that.
And then I would say my pit was the one day honestly, that wasn't even that bad of a pit though. I think my pit was that it was too short. I wish I stayed longer
Yeah.
because even, like, when I was talking to, like, other people who were there, everybody was, like, staying longer than me, and I'm like, "I wish I was staying in here." Like, I just kept saying
Yeah.
to myself,
Yeah.
but
That's too bad.
honestly,
Well, you can always go back.
like and I thought I would have difficulties being by myself, like, navigating, getting
Yeah.
there, I had no administrative difficulties.
That's
Everything
awesome.
went strictly to
Smooth.
itinerary, smooth to plan. I cannot emphasize that enough. No
I love
delays on
that.
any flights. Everything was perfect. Perfect.
That's perf.
Anyway,
Perfect.
so
I'm obsessed when things go right.
just so nice once in a while. How about
Yeah. Once in a while. My peak of the week was probably going to well, yeah, my peak of the week was going to that spa. That was really cool. And
you
being
little
like
roadie?
going to the very top of, well, it was like an adult Disneyland, basically. Like there was a full on map. I'll insert photo here.
Insert photo. Yeah. Did you take a
Insert
picture
photo.
of that?
There was a,
Online.
what? But it was like laid out like Disneyland. Like there were so many different things to do. And that was just nice to relax.
You have to go
And
back.
then I will be going back.
Yeah.
My pit of the week was definitely going to this bar that I went to before that I wasn't let in and getting not let in again. And I went to bed at 7 p.m. and woke up at midnight because Pepe got off work
I
at
saw your
12.
ticks. I saw your tick.
Yeah. So I
And
got
you didn't
up
even get in that
and
night?
no, we didn't even get in. Well, we waited in line and because like we went with some of Peyton's coworkers and we waited in line and um the people were saying like we're prioritizing gay men over like men with women here. And I'm like, fuck, this is so fucking annoying. It happens again. So and then I waited till 3:15 in the morning and I was still not in.
Doors
And I was like, you
open?
know what, Pay? Like 7 in the morning. They're open till
Like,
7
it
a.m.
plays out so late sometimes. I can
Yes, yes.
like, what
So
happened?
I was
Go.
literally I left at 3:15 and I let him stay. And as soon as I left, he went to a different line and he walked right in.
Nice. At least
It
you got to
was I
enjoy it.
know, and all I wanted to do was dance. All I wanted to do was dance.
Sucks, yeah. It
Yeah,
maybe the 3rd
but
time's the charm. Let us know.
well, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so, so much
Thanks,
for
guys.
listening. Thank
Okay,
God.
so we'll see you guys next week in the pod.
Next week, guys.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
TTYL XOX.